the future entrepreneurs who are going to start their businesses. At some point of time, we all wanted to start a business, but the only thing we pull it back because it is somewhat risky. But when you have a good idea, it is very easy to set up a business. More than going for a job, it is always preferable to do a business so that you can provide employment to the other people as well. So in this occasion, India needs lot of entrepreneurs, future entrepreneurs who are going to grow our economy and who can create employment. So we are going to discuss majorly three topics today. One is you are willing to start a business, but a lot of us will have a confusion how to start a business. What form of organization should we select? There are many forms of organizations to start a business. The other thing is, first you have started a business, you have incorporated something, we have opted for some form of business. But the other thing is capital. The main thing is here is to capital, how to pool capital, and what are the ways of funding the capital, and how to approach a bank for your capital, and how to represent your ideas of business to capital poolers or bank managers or banking companies. The other thing is, after you have pooled the capital and you have started your business, there will come to play lot of compliances, registrations, licenses, income tax, GST, all these things will come into place. So as an entrepreneur, you may not need an expert knowledge on these things, but definitely you need a basic knowledge of all these things so that you can overview all these things with the help of an expert or a chartered accountant or some business consultant. So we should, as an entrepreneur, we need some form of knowledge regarding these things. First is form of organization. Normally, initially, what will people do is they will go for a sole proprietorship. In sole proprietorship, you are the whole and sole person who will manage the business, who will bring the capital, and we are the one who share the risk and reward. And the other form of business is partnership form, where and you are unable to pull the capital or you need some help of some other person, you will enter into a partnership form. And here comes the other two important constitution of businesses. These are very popular. As a startup, it is always better to go with limited liability partnership form or a company. In company also, there are three kinds of companies. One is one person company. In case of only one person, there is no other persons to come with him, then he can go for a one person company, or else he can go for a private limited company. In case of public limited company, normally public limited company is useful only when you are going to an initial public offer, something called as when you are offering shares to the public. So mostly one person company and private limited company or LLP is mostly suitable for a startup organization. So first we can discuss about sole proprietorship. Here, setting up a sole proprietorship is very easy. So there is no registrations required. Business is carried in the name of the proprietor, and his PAN is the base for everything. He will file the income tax returns. He will apply for GST registration, all this on his personal PAN account, PAN number. So it is very easy to set up a business on sole proprietorship. So the only thing is you should have obtained some basic registrations like GST and labor license, food FSSI, which is in case of if you are opening a restaurant or some food business operator business, then you have to obtain a FSA license. But the disadvantages in sole proprietorship is you have to bear all the risk and rewards, and will not be there will not be perpetual existence in case of sole proprietorship. It can discontinue at any point of time, and the two sole proprietor in case of sole proprietorship, the proprietor will have unlimited liability. In the sense, if he borrows any loan for business, he have to pay it. If he is unable to pay it, then business banker can sell his personal assets and he can recover all those things. So in case of sole proprietorship, it is very risky if you are going for a new kind of business, which is totally which is totally dependent upon the results of the business. So suitable in case of small business with low capital requirements. If you have wanted to put a small business, you have sufficient enough capital, and don't want to increase your business at after a certain point of time, then you can go for sole proprietorship. Partnership form. Partnership form mainly grew out of the limitations of one man business. Partnership form registration is not compulsory, but it is always suggested to register your partnership form. In case of partnership firm, that there should be at least two partners. In case of non-registration of partnership firm, mostly there are majorly there are two disadvantages. If you go for a unregistered partnership firm, the partners can't sue the partnership firm, and the partners also cannot sue the other members, third parties. For suppose if you enter some third party enters into an agreement with the partnership firm, they cannot file a suit against the other third persons to to do the business, or to approve the contract which the partnership firm has entered into the other third person. So it is always preferred or suggested to register a partnership firm. That is very it is